Okay guys, today we're gonna read Kevin, the make-believe friend you can really believe in. Yes you do, yes you can. Okay, let's do this guys, let's do this. Today we're gonna read about Kevin. For Kitty and Cleverine. Written and illustrated by Rob Biddulph.
A whole park.
A whole park. There's a whole park and it's going to be really, really exciting. Who is exciting? Let's do this. Yeah, Alice is excited. Okay, let's do this. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna slit my book here, okay? This is Sid Gibbons. And this is his mom. And this is the reason they're looking so glum. Sid's dinner was up on the tables before, but now it's upside down tea on the floor. Guys, meet Sid. And that's his mom. And they are looking really, really upset because his dinner fell on the floor. Oh, no.
His dinner, it's down.
It's down and it's broken. Yes, all of his fruit is broken and they look so upset. Let's find out why. This isn't the first time that Sid's been in trouble. On Monday, he's burnt on the bird's back to rubble. Oh no. On Tuesday, his pen were left out to go dry. On Wednesday, his bedroom looked like a pigsty. Oh no.
That's so bad.
No, Sid's been bad. That's no right. Mom folded her arms and she spoke to the lad. Now, Sydney, remember the talk we had. But Sid, he was hatching a plan in his head. And before he could finish, the little chap said, I didn't do it. I'm innocent. Sid, but you'll just listen and I'll tell you who did. Kevin, yeah, that's right. Kevin, he did it. Why don't you just ask him? He'll have to admit it. Oh no, guys, it looks like he didn't do it.
His life is ruined.
I know, look at that. He just ruined everything. And then the mom was confused as she looked at the chair. It was quite a plain to see there was no Kevin there. A satisfied Sid simply stood there and smiled. Well, what does he look like? Said Mom to the child. Now, guys, it turns out this old stuff that he did on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, well, he didn't do it. There's someone called Kevin who did it. But
is Kevin sitting here?
Maybe.
Or maybe he's invisible.
Maybe he's invisible. I don't know. But there's someone sitting there, I think.
Yeah.
Let's find out. He's ever so tall and he's ever so wide and ever so smiley. The little boy lied. Well, he's lying. And he has only one tooth and it's as strong as gorilla. He has lots of pink spots on a floor of vanilla. Whenever I'm down with a sad, lonely feeling, he comes down to stay through the hatch in my ceiling. He's kind, but he's clumsy, and that, I'm afraid, is why he's to blame for the mess that's been made. Mom rolled her eyes and her cheeks were bright red. That's enough, Sydney. Now please go to bed and have a good think, because there's fave have to end. You must not blame your mess on a make-believe friend. Okay, guys. Oh, well, there's someone who did it. It must be Kevin.
He wrote a picture of Kevin.
I know, look at that. Mom, I didn't do it. There's someone called Kevin who did it. But Mom is not believing him. That's a make-believe. That's a make-believe friend. And enough is enough, Sydney. Enough is enough. Uh-oh.
She's angry.
She is angry. That is true. Now, grumpily, Sid made his way up the stairs and put on his PJs, the ones with the bears. He sat in the darkness, his mood not improving, when slowly the door to the hatch started moving. Guys, he might be telling the truth. Suddenly, light flooded in through the chink, which Sid could have sworn was vanilla and pink. Excited and nervous all at the same time, he took a deep breath and he started to climb. Guys, there's someone else in his room, and he must not be lying. Well, there is someone. I think there is someone called Kevin.
That's Kevin.
I think that's Kevin, his make-believe friend, and his mom didn't even believe him.
He's up here.
He's up here, and there's someone coming through the light.
He's gonna climb up.
I know, look at this. And he climbed up. when he got to the top, what a sight to behold. Just look at that sky, what a fine set of gold. The tree trunks were purple and the leaves made of jelly. The flowers were hues and incredibly smelly. The clouds were all star-shaped, the rainbows were dotty, the ladybird stripy, the bumblebee spotty. The grass was a carpet made of green and yellow. And who's this familiar sort of a fellow? Guys, look at that!
It's Kevin!
It's Kevin! He went upstairs through the ladder. As you can see, there's a ladder there. He went upstairs.
I went up here.
I went up here, and there's a whole new world there, guys. And there's someone, his make-believe friend,
And
Kevin.
Kevin's actually real.
Real, I know, Kevin's real. Kevin, you're Kevin, he said, Sid with a squeal. I cannot believe that you are actually real. You're just like my drawing, no need to pretend. We'll pray every day. You can be my best friend. And Kevin just smiled and took Sid by the hand, and they started to walk through this magical land. Now, guys, now his make-believe friend was true. He was true, and he looked just like in his picture, guys. And he has found someone, and that's Kevin. And they are going to...
He wrote Kevin of a drawing and he colored all of the colors.
I know. Now they're going to roam around this magical land. Let's see what
He
happens.
lives there.
He lives there. They passed lots of beasties that looked pretty silly. Ooh, look at that. Some very hairy.
Goo.
Some very slimy, gooey. Some leggy legs. Look at those legs.
He's so big.
I know. Some frilly. And Sid smiled and said, "Hi," as each one of them toward him. But oddly, the strange-featured creatures ignored him. Big Red, Little Red, the one shaped like a kidney. They nodded to Kev, but they looked straight through Sydney. Guys, it looks like in the monster land, Sid is a bit stranger, and everybody is ignoring him, but saying hi to Kevin. Did you see it?
Maybe here he's invisible, and at his house Kevin's invisible.
That is so true, Maliki. That is so clever. But then again, they are not invisible. They're just ignoring him. Okay. By the time they had rocked up the Kevin's front door, the facts of the matter were hard to ignore. Here in Kev's world, as I'm sure you are saying, 'twas Sydney who was an imaginary being, just like you said, Aliki. Now, in his world, Sydney was imaginary. Like you said. That is so true. Okay.
All of this pencil.
Let's see what happens. Now I have to report with a slight note of dread that Sydney was hatching a plan in his head. A plan oh so cheeky, so tricksy, so clever. Invisible Sid as he goes to best fun ever. Are you catching my drift? Do you see what I mean? You can't get told off if you cannot be seen. Guys, now he's hatching a plan. As you can see, in that imaginary world, nobody could see him and he could do anything.
Yeah, he doesn't have to get in trouble.
You're gonna get in trouble, that is so true.
He gets to jump on the bed and draw on the wall and also play with the leaves.
Could you guys do all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You
and
could?
I draw on the wall and I make a rabbit.
You did? Okay, so Sid scribbled on the walls and scribbled on the floors. He bounced on the beds and swung from the doors. He hosed down the dog and he frightened the hens. He left all the lids off Kevin's new pen. Now guys, he's being such a cheeky fella in Kevin's world. He's doing everything that Kevin's doing at his world.
He's cheeky.
He's cheeky, that is true. Okay, and when it was tea time, Invisible Sid, well, look to your right and you'll see what you did. Oh no, Kevin's mad.
This is Kevin's dad. And
Oh yeah, that's Kevin's dad. That is so true. And look at that. Just as Kev started to clean up the floor, walked his dad through the wrecked kitchen door. Slowly but surely, his cheeks were bright red. That's enough, Kevin. Now please go to bed.
He was going to work. Then he told him to go to sleep. Then he goes to bed.
I know, but look at that. Even he's the one who's made all the mess. But then again, Kevin is so sad because he didn't do it. His imaginary friend did. It was then that Sid noticed as Kevin walked by a single blue tear welling up in his eyes. Oh no, he made his friend cry because he did everything here and his dad is mad. Kevin's dad is mad.
Yeah, he thought that Kevin did it.
I know.
He thinks that Kevin did it, but he draw and did everything.
I know, oh no, okay. Suddenly, Sydney did not feel so clever. He actually felt like the least best friend ever. He went up the stairs, full of sorrow and guilt. To fear he found Kevin tucked under his quilt. Oh
He's
no!
crying.
He's crying because, well, he made his friend sad. And look at this.
Kevin's crying inside his blanket.
Yeah, and they are crying. He is crying. Everybody's crying. Kevin, Sid whispered. Oh, Kevin, stop crying. I've been really selfish. There's no denying. I'm terribly sorry. I've got you in trouble. I'm going to put right all my wrongs at the double. Oh, now, guys. Now Kevin's crying so bad. And now he's going to do everything right because he's saying sorry. Guys, look at that. He made a mistake and now his friend's unhappy and now he's saying sorry to him. I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see what he does. Oh, look at this. So Sid scrubbed all the walls. He scrubbed all the floors. He mended the bed and he fixed all the doors. He brushed down the dog and he settled down the hens. He tidied all the way of Kevin's new pens. Guys, he mended everything. Now, and then he gave Kevin a card that he made. My drawing is not very good, I'm afraid, but I hope that you like it and find it in your heart a way to be friends like we're at the start. And Kevin just smiled and he gave Sid a cuddle and they were both stood in a big teared up puddle. Look at that, guys. He made a sorry card for Kevin. Sorry, love Sid. That is so cute.
Sorry, love Sid, and a picture of Sydney and also Kevin.
I know, and look at that, and Kevin's crying, even Sid is crying, and they are best friends forever. They are crying together. Okay, let's see what happens. Now, Kevin showed Sid the way back to the hatch. They say their goodbyes as Sid unhooked the latch. But before he went down, a reformed Sid Gibbons collected some flowers and tied them with the ribbons. Now look at that, guys. Now he wanted to take some flower home from his imaginary world, from his amazing magical land. He wanted to take some flowers home. Back in his room, Sydney got himself dressed, then ran down the stairs, flowers clutched to his chest. He dashed through the house from one room to another. At last in the kitchen, our Sid found his mother. Uh-oh. Mom, I am sorry for causing such trouble. I'm the one turned the bird bath to rubble. I messed up my room and I ruined my pens. I should not blame it on all my innocent friends. Aww. Look at that, guys. He apologized and he brought those flowers for his mama. Can you see, guys?
Yeah.
And then Sydney gave her a beautiful pussy and Mom was so happy. Her cheeks went all rosy. Look at that. Her mom is so happy. Look at that.
He's smiling and his mom's smiling because he gave him the flowers and he's sorry.
He's sorry. I know. So cute. Alice, I know. He's sorry. He is sorry. That is so true. Look at that. Now, this is Sid Gibbons and this is his mom and there's a slide, our invisible charm, and that's Kevin, and they both are happy.
Can't see him.
We cannot see him because he is invisible. Okay. Since Sid learned his lesson and stopped blaming others, Kevin and him have been closer than brothers. Now they've been closer than brothers, guys.
Yeah.
Because he learned his lesson. He learned to keep his room clean. He learned to keep his stuff clean. He learned to. What did he learn?
He learned to not tell his mom that other people did all of the bad stuff.
I know. Look at that.
He learned to stop blaming people.
He learned to stop blaming people and admitting his mistakes. And look at that.
And they're closer than brothers.
They're closer than brothers.
Best friends.
They're best friends. They're best friends.
More than brothers.
They're more than brothers. Okay. I wonder if you have a make-believe friend, an invisible pal upon whom you depend. If no one believes you, don't grumble or mourn, because one thing's for certain. one thing's for certain, you're not on your own. Look at that, guys. Everybody has make-believe friend. Look at that.
Everybody is making friends with humans.
Humans, I know. Look, and Alicia, do you have a make-believe friend? Yes, you do. How about you, Aliki? Yes, he does. Okay. Me too. I do have a make-believe. And look at that. They all have. This little guy is a big with this. I think he has like 20 eyes. And then this little 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 eyes. Oh, 17 eyes. Sorry. and then Sid is with his friend, pal, Kevin. And everybody each of them have a make-believe friend. Their bestest friend, guys, as you can see.
And that one's in a wheelchair, so he picked this one. Now he can fly.
I know. Look at that. And
they're the same because this one, the fire's going here and the hair's going here.
That is so true. And it looks like this guy looks like a lollipop. Yeah. And this guy looks like a monster, big monster.
This one looks like a sausage.
This one looks like a sausage. That is true, Alice. Okay, that is so true. What we learned from Kevin. What a beautiful story, guys.
Kevin's the best.
Kevin's the best. I hope you enjoyed this amazing story.